good evening, good morning, whenever you're listening to this. Hello, it's me, Just Ask a Black Man. And if you're not already, follow me on Blog Talk Radio, blogtalkradio.com/ Just Ask a Black Man. Of course, on Twitter, same thing, Just Ask a Black Man, except there is no K in the word black, so it's spelled BLAC. So it's still Just Ask a Black Man, but black spelled without the K. Follow me on Twitter. This is my speaker page, so I use this platform because it automatically makes YouTube videos, which is pretty good too. Gives me a lot of ways to actually get this word out. Tonight, oh, by the way, Happy New Year's, everybody. This is first Just Ask a Black Man Speaker, Blog Talk Radio broadcast I'm doing this year for 2013. I forgot the date. Let me take a look. And it's pretty late at night, so you might as well know. You may notice that I'm kind of calm. I'm normally pretty animated, but that does not mean that I'm not going to become animated. Monday, June the 14th. Well, as you know, the title is Why the Loneliest Women Have Spoiled Kids. Really, it's the other way around. Spoiled kids have some of the loneliest moms. And this was inspired by, once again, a conversation I had with a good young lady on Blog Talk Radio. I don't give up y'all names because I don't want to put y'all on the spot. But you know I'm talking about you because I indicated to you that I was definitely encouraged and inspired to share what I've learned. Because actually I learned a lot from these conversations that I have with women about online dating and love relationships, etc., etc. Because I do ask questions when I'm being asked questions, because I need to know certain things to be able to make the right suggestions, opinions for someone who may be looking to date online. Well, this particular woman right here, although it really was not about her kids, her whole question was the $1,000,000 question. Well, it's not the $1,000,000. Well, it's like the $7,500,000 question, which would be, why don't I have a man? Okay, so usually I have to ask questions to find out, certain things about them. I have to look into the lifestyle, believe it or not, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be because of your lifestyle. Why? Because your lifestyle reflects you, and it's really 10 times out of 10, you're the reason you're single. Period. I don't give a flim flam what you say you got, what you don't got, who you are, or who you ain't. 10 times out of 10, you're single because of you. Period. And I go over this in every one of my calls. And you're going to notice it's going to become redundant. It's because it's the truth and the fact remains. Now, of course, as we all know, there are exceptions to that rule. But fundamentally speaking, as you'll find out, it applies to the majority. Sometimes stereotypical, sometimes what I call the masses in reference to black American women in this society, the American society, United States of America. For other cultures, I can't speak about their women because they're cultured a different way. So, of course, they're going to be a different way. But getting back to the subject at hand. The conversation kind of started off like that. But what I do when I'm usually, and I do these things online, of course, so I do my due diligence. I do take time out to view their profiles, whether it's one of the dating profiles, whether it's Facebook, however I'm able to get information about this individual as I'm speaking with them, usually online. It helps me to get an idea of why, on how to answer the question the best way. So, not to talk about anybody personally, but of course, we in down here in the dirty South. This is Georgia. Now, if I'm right, this young lady here is in Georgia. So she's one of my thick sisters. And like most Southern men, I do like them thick. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Don't let me front. Like my boy Avani says, I'm not gonna fake you out. So she said she was looking for her Boaz. And I'm kind of going around in circles how this goes because I'm going to get to the topic of the actual thing. The Boaz. Her Boaz. Okay, so I had to get on that conversation because, of course, it's usually followed by as a man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. And I challenge that. And, the majority, you may think I'm wrong, and that's fine. But usually when I do challenge it to somebody, at least I give them another insight, not to change how they feel, what they think, what they believe, but just an additional insight to hopefully give them information and still be able to help themselves. First, she said she wanted. Okay, no. She said she don't need a man, but she wants a man. Okay, so my reply was, and I'm not quoting the conversation, so, but my reply was that men want to feel needed. So you may not find a man who wants you if he don't feel needed in the relationship. So just like with women, I mean, it goes both ways. I mean, women want to feel needed. I mean, that's one thing out of the 5 things I always say: the love, the respect, the loyalty, the faithfulness, and them say the neediness. I mean, I'm just throwing that in there like that, which is some of the human characteristics that we desire from someone that we love and care for, or just people in general. It's kind of human nature, and it applies to both sexes. So it's not just women. But, when women, don't need a man, and she treats him like she don't need him, come on, ladies. Come on, you for real? Come on. So although, and y'all some turn around and say, no, I'm not going to treat him like I don't need him, but you say you don't need him. So there's a contradiction in there. Somebody lying about something to somebody. You ain't got to lie to me, because the more if you tell me you don't need a man, you definitely don't need me, because I do want a needy woman. Oh, and people say, nah, you're going to regret that. You get a needy woman, she's going to be all clingy and stuff. I didn't say clingy. I didn't say obsessive. I did not say possessive. I said needy. I do want a woman who needs me. There's a certain level of where they rely on you and depend on you. And if you're a man and you want to be that provider, that protector, you want, to please that one you went, you want to make that person feel secure, etc., etc. That neediness is not necessarily a bad thing, because she needs that, and because she needs it, and you're giving her something that she expects, wants, needs, and desire. So there's a mutual satisfaction there. So not every man desires to be needed. But needed is one thing, because most men definitely do not want to be needed. I mean, that's that makes it what y'all call optional. Y'all don't want to say if you're his option. Y'all say if you're an option and not a priority, blah blah blah. Yeah, it is not. It's not good to be an option. So, but I mean, we feel the same way too. If we don't feel you need us, then we want to know what you need. And usually, and I found from this young lady too, it applies to her, when they say they don't want a man who's needy, it's because they don't need a man because they're able to take care of themselves, provide for themselves, their well-being for themselves, and also 9 times out of 10 their families. So most women mean that, but understand, you got to say that when you say it to a man. You say, if I don't need a man for security, in reference to I'm able to maintain my household and take care of my family, to the best of my ability, comfortably, or we living like fat hogs or whatever, in reference to financially secure, stable, and wealthy, whatever the case may be. You want to kind of point it out, even in your profile. I don't need no man, I just want one. What you're gonna say? See, y'all ain't breaking it down, and I think that's unintelligent. See, and as some of y'all know, I use the word unintelligent in place of the word stupid, because I definitely think it's unintelligent. Tell a man you don't need him, because once again, there are exceptions to the rule. But I believe on God's green earth that if you want a man, there's something that you're going to need from him. Whether you need love, you need affection, you need attention. Now understand, your money don't give you that. Your money don't pay your old black ass any attention, so get off it. Buy you attention, but once again, your money don't pay your black ass any attention. Your money don't damn love you. Your money ain't gonna rub your back, caress you, make you affectionate, make you some chicken noodle soup when your butt is laying there with a cold. Know what I'm saying? But you need your money, but your money can't give you what you need. Your money can purchase you some of the things that you need to get what you need, to do what you need, but your money can't take care of your needs. So put it in perspective, see it for what it is, and use it for what it is. But don't compare it to a man. Oh my God, you never can replace it, because let me tell you, black woman, 10 times out of 10, that money you got came from a man. Somebody you work for had to pay you. Somebody had to push a button. Somebody had to dock your hours. Now, unless it's a woman who's a CEO and the whole, from the vice president to the treasury, the whole entire company is women and stuff. Even the one who writes your check, signs your check, or is a woman. Okay, there's that exception to the rule. But 9 times out of 10, if you in franchise America, corporate America, unless it's Oprah's, because we know she's woman run, and she may have a man writing your check too if you work for her. Bottom line, You didn't get that money. That money didn't take care of you. Somebody gave you that money. And 9 times out of 10, it still was a man. So you need a man to make sure that you get paid. You need a man to make sure that your car gets fixed so that you can run the gas. You need a man to open up the gas station in the morning so you can stop by and get gas to go to work to get the money that you feel you need. See, you really got to use it for, you really got to understand it for what it is. It really ain't the money, sweetheart. The money is a universal trading tool. I love money. I want money. I use money for what it is. It's a universal trading tool, which means it could probably be used trade for anything. Or I should say planetary in this case, because you can't trade it in the universe. Universe don't give a damn about your money if you know anything about the universe. But let's say in this society, on this planet, money is a universal trading tool. The American dollar is the number one currency, or the default currency, as they say. There's different ways of saying it. So let's get back to the thing at hand. She said that her child, because I looked at her children and I began to question the children. Because ladies, I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it because y'all want to hear the truth and y'all feel y'all need to know the truth. Some of y'all take it for what it is, right or wrong. If it applies to you, it applies to you. If it don't, keep it moving. Listen for the next point I'm about to make. But I look at how your kids look. I look at how they walk, they talk, what they eat, when they sleep, their school, their grades, all this other stuff. Why? Because if they are under 18 and you are still by law, even if they are mature, able to make the decisions for them, their lifestyle reflects the decision that you made for them or that you allowed them to make for themselves. Now, if you make the right decisions for yourself, 9 times out of 10, you'll probably be able to choose the better decisions for your children. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't do nothing stupid, you ain't gonna have them do nothing stupid or unintelligent, I should say. If you're doing the right thing, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna teach them to do the right thing. Why? Because you see the benefits of doing the right thing. How they walk and talk, how they eat, and how they sleep, how they take care of themselves, whether they exercise or not, etc., etc. It reflects you, woman. When we look at your kids, we kind of looking at you. We're looking at how you taking care of someone that you supposedly love more than anything on the planet. If you're that kind of mother, some mothers, we know they're exceptions to the rule. There are exceptions to the rules. But we look at you and we say, okay, we look at how you're the one you love more than you love us. We see how they look. We see how they live. We see how they act, how they walk, how they talk. We see how you take care of them, how you do things for them, how you let them do things for themselves, how you discipline them, teach them, raise them, make them strong, strengthen them, or how you let them run over you. We see all that. And it reflects how you're going to treat somebody that you don't love as much. And if you're not doing a good job with your kids, and I hate to say it later, because not every single one of the mothers on this planet is doing a good job with their kids, we don't think that you're going to do the best job for us. Because we know you don't even love us 10% as much as you love your child. But if you don't love your child enough to make sure your child is at their best, then it's kind of like, what good are you to us? It goes both ways. Trust me, it goes both ways. But I'm talking to the ladies right now. The ladies who are listening, I'm talking to you. So we look at that. We judge you by that. Right or wrong, we judge you by it. We look at that. And usually, because we consider the reflection of yourself, like you would look at a reflection, our kids are a reflection of themselves. You look at our house, our cars, it's a reflection of ourselves, our tastes, our choices. And there are the exceptions to the rules, and sometimes there's very good reasons for things being the way they are, whether you accept them or not. Just because someone else may not approve of it doesn't mean that it's right or wrong in your household. But you still got to use common sense. So, she was saying, and I'm making a long story short, that I said, if you have a spoiled child, what that means is, to me, my observation, my experience, is that you let that child get away with a few things every now and then because you want to please the child, you don't want to upset the child, whatever your reason may be. The child wants something, and eventually the child may get what they want. Whether simply asking, throwing a temper tantrum, you don't want to hear their mouth, whatever the reason is that you give in so that the child have it is that what this child desire. Now that's fine if what this child desire is good for them. It's going to make them better. It's going to encourage them to do better. It's going to make, it's to me, that's good because number one, they're making the choices that's going to make their lives better anyway. And you just allowing it. Why? Because you see it's going to make their lives better. And then you let them have his way on that because the child's making smart decisions. The child is doing something that's going to guarantee their future. Now, I'm not referring to a job. I'm not saying guarantee a job. But it's just you got to look at how they take care of themselves and how to look at themselves, and how it's going, once again, going to be a reflection of themselves and their family, and once again their self-esteem, their self-confidence, that kind of thing. Self-impression, what they feel is okay and what's not okay, how they take pride in their vessel, how they take care of their vessel, because that's required to do certain things, especially if they want to do God's will. You have to be physically able to do those things in most cases. Some people can do it, like myself, which simply by sharing the word, or their words, I should say, because I'm not sharing the word, which I'm referring to the Bible, sharing their words to help others, which is what I'm doing. So in this case, women indicated to me that, because I said, if with the spoiled child, and I know this from experience, the child don't like me. The child said, "Mama, I don't like him." Guess what? 9 times out of 10, I'm out the picture. The mother does not want to, in this case, displease the spoiled child. So the mother is sacrificing her love life, her chance to love, et cetera, because I definitely feel I'm a great guy, for the purpose of keeping the child happy. Now she's back to being lonely. Why? Because her child, and the reason why the child didn't like me, because I didn't let the child have his damn way. Hell to the no. What ain't right ain't right. If you want to go in there, turn on that damn video game and stuff, and then you get hungry, you want to eat some damn Twinkies. The hell is that? And I bought all this damn fruit. What I'm saying, I'm looking out for your well-being. I'm trying to make sure that you're physically able to get out there, run and jump, and have a good time. When you work a job, you work it hard, you excel in your career, what it is that you want and need, desire. Not all careers are physical, but yet you want to just settle for nothing and stuff and treat your body like it's a trash can, because you're putting junk in it, you're putting trash in it. So I'm like, I'm trying to do the right thing, by this child. With the mother, I don't care, if I was dating the mother or not, any child will be the same way, But this child, didn't like the fact that I wouldn't let him eat what he wanted to eat. And when the mother wasn't around, when the mother was around, she would give in. Let him eat it, let him eat it. Let him do this, let him do that. That wasn't smart. That's unintelligent. Once again, it's unintelligent. What is the child learning from that? Okay, moving on. So, she like, well, my child, I don't like you, you got to go. Cool. That was good. Well, don't got to go. It had to end. And it ended. I didn't mind. Because I said to myself, this child ain't going to like any adult who stands up to him. See, the child is not used to somebody standing up to them and trying to direct them in the right direction. Because I, of course, would tell them why. I just wasn't saying don't eat that. I was saying you don't want to eat that. Because of this and because of that. I know a little bit about good foods and bad foods. I choose to eat well. Choose to eat good because I definitely want to be well. And I want to feel good. So the mother got rid of me and stuff. Went back with with the child, back to the old lifestyle that they had before. Back on the dating site and stuff. Didn't even change anything in the profile, because you would think she would learn from this. Now I was told some other things, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But yet this young lady I was speaking to, it did indicate that her child did mess up one relationship for her and stuff. And I'm like, well, number one, you have to be the role model. You have to be the role model. Number one, this child is going to become a strong individual. This child has to witness strength. This child has to witness conviction. This child has to witness determination. This child has to understand that you have to think. This child has to understand you have to make decisions that are in your best interest. So when the child sees the mother doing these things for herself, and that's number one, you got to lead by example. Come on, ladies. Oh my goodness. Come on. Just because you may feel you're at a certain age, you give up on yourself. That don't mean you'll give up on your kids. You still got to set the example, so when they get up in your age or get older, they don't think, well, when you get older, you just give up. You still are the role model, whether you want to be one or not. You have this child in your life, you have to be the role model. You just gotta be one. Suck it up and do the right thing. Get off your butt and go for a walk. Take the child walking with you. I'm not referring to about an obese child or something like that. Something physical and stuff. Go somewhere. Go to Piedmont Park. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Go to Piedmont Park when they got an event going on. Why? Because it's insightful. So the child may not be aware that he's doing so much freaking walking unless you got the child in some flat ass flip flops. What the hell are these big ass people wearing these damn flip flops for? Yeah, please hate on me, please do, because it's messing up your feet. Oh my goodness. You wonder why you hate walking. Look what the hell you got on your feet. Take the money, and I've said this before, take the freaking money at some point in time. I don't care if you got to save 4 freaking paychecks and buy a pair of good walking shoes. Skechers actually got some pretty good damn walking shoes. Take care of your damn feet. Flip-flops are not made for walking. You want to walk your ass on the beach, then you wear some damn flip-flops. At least they got some breakaway in the damn dirt. But you're gonna wear damn flip-flops in the concrete. Okay, you wear a size 8 and you putting 200 pounds on 8 inches at the end of your ankle. Come on, that ain't smart, and there's no support. Ladies, take care of your damn self. If your toes look all beat up and everything, that is what it is. But for the most part, take care. Put on some good ass walking shoes. Bump them damn. Oh my goodness, I've seen some things women should not even wear. Even certain heels women shouldn't even wear. Take care of your damn feet. I'm not referring to the appearance of them. You know, just they're gonna be what they're gonna be. But at least get the kind of shoes that you can walk in, so that if you decide you want to become active and stuff, you can do that. Back to these lonely ass women. Like I said, when you got your kids telling you who you can and who you cannot date according to what they do and do not like about the individual, and you wonder why you got no damn man, you are your own damn problem. You are your own damn problem. Please. Oh, see, if you was in front of me, I'd smack you. It would be the most loving smack you ever received from a black man. I'm going to smack you with love so hard, you're going to love me for smacking you. Trust me on that. That's how I do. But you got to say, listen, baby, you a teenager now. There's certain things that you want to do. In a few more years, you're going to be out here you may be out here doing something similar to what I'm doing, and that's going to be taking care of yourself. And God forbid you have any children before marriage. If you do, you're going to have a family, a beautiful daughter or son that you want to take care of too. And if you cannot take care of yourself, you may have a difficult time taking care of your family, and you're going to wind up giving your family less than what you received as a child. So what you want to do now is start now being able to become independent, develop independent mindset, get used to making the right decisions. See, you got to let the child make a decision. They call it a decision muscle. The child has to use that damn decision muscle to get used to making damn decisions. If you make all the damn decisions for the child, then the child ain't going to know how to make no damn decisions when he get older. He's going to remain dependent. You know, when he's no longer your dependent, he shouldn't be dependent. He should be accustomed to making damn choices. Why? Because you give him choices, number one, and you give him the choice to make a choice. In so many words, let him choose wrong, let him choose bad. And see, by you letting the damn child choose, he's suffering the consequences on his own. He'll see it's the consequence of his own choices and his own actions, not because of you. You shouldn't be the reason why your damn children are overweight. Why? Because you are choosing the wrong damn foods for that damn child. No, if that child gonna be fat, if that child's gonna be fat, let that child choose the wrong damn food. Don't you choose it for him. You choose the right damn food for your children. Choose the food that's gonna get it. Fruits, nuts, vegetables. If you got a little weight on them, chill out on the carbs. So many words. Fruits, nuts, vegetables. I learned that. Fruits, nuts, vegetables. Get away from soda. Eventually, when I get big, Coke and them gonna come after me. I already know this. I already know they're gonna come at me. But get away from it. Come on. Oh my goodness, ladies. See, if I was in your damn house, I would go through your refrigerator. You would think it was a home improvement show, because I go through things. Because I'm telling you, after about 2 weeks, give it a month, you'll see such a big difference in your life. And I'm not just referring to soda. You'll be so glad you made the necessary changes. You'll feel so much better about your life, yourself, and physically speaking and stuff. You'll be able to do a whole lot more when you change your diet. Diet is basically what you eat. It has nothing to do with you being fat. It's the things you choose to eat. So by you choosing the appropriate diet for yourself and for your damn kids, make the decisions for them. And you got to get them to stand up and stand up and make decisions, because they're gonna make some good ones, bad ones, but at least they can learn from their mistakes when they're responsible for it. And by you allowing them to make their own children allow them to make their own decisions, they become responsible. So that's the key. But so you have to be responsible to do it yourself. You have to, walk the talk in so many words. But if your children are getting rid of men that you desire to be with because they don't like you, they don't like these men, you're gonna be lonely as hell. And you can't blame it on your damn children, because if you damn weak to a damn child, and oh my God, no man want to date no weak ass woman. I am sorry, no man wants to date no weak ass woman. What y'all call it, daddy's girl or whatever, or mama's boy and stuff? Well, daddy's girls ain't all that cute either. You know what I'm saying? When we not sure we're gonna have a relationship with you, or we got to please your child more than we got to please your black ass, so we can stay in a damn relationship with you, you're gonna realize your coochie ain't really worth all that. Because even if it is, the child's gonna get rid of you, because the man ain't gonna really care for your damn child, because your child is disrespectful. so damn disrespectful and ignorant mean not knowing, to the fact of how love and relationships really work. And your child trying to run a love life that the child have never experienced or even know about, but you letting your child make the decisions for your love life, and they don't even have a damn love life? Oh my God, do you know how unintelligent that sounds? Very unintelligent. You tell that damn child of yours to shut the hell up. And tell them I said hell. Shut the hell up. Because number one, they ain't got to lay with them. They ain't got to sleep. They ain't got to feed these dudes. They ain't got to walk with them. They ain't got to talk with them. They ain't got to try to massage their back when they get in from work or when they take you to the movies. They ain't got to do. They cannot give you what this man gonna give you. If you don't need a man, then cool. Need your children. I mean, there is a such thing as incest. I don't encourage it, but I guess that's gonna be going to be your damn choices. You know, whoever's making your decisions for you, you might as well love that person. That's why I said you might as well marry that person, because you know he's a leader. That person is the leader. You know, they want a man who can lead. Okay, well, you got a leader. Your damn child. And that's a damn shame. Your ass is going to be lonely. Why? Because you're going to do so freaking much to please that child. You're going to put your happiness before their happiness before your happiness. Now, there's certain sacrifices you can make. And maybe instead of buying a damn car for yourself, you buy your child a school education because you want to put their happiness, or their future in this case, before your happiness. There are exceptions to that rules. But your love life, keep your damn children out your damn love life. Keep them out. Be a big girl. Put your big girl panties on. You deal with the consequences. You deal with the pros and cons of the relationship. You deal with it. A child got to be your damn Uncle Phil. No, Mr. Phil, Dr. Phil. Your children becoming your damn Dr. Phil. Do you know how unintelligent that is? Really, ladies, really. Sit your damn child down. Have your child shut the hell up out of grown-up affairs. You become strong enough as a black woman to control your own love life by being the best woman that you can be for your damn self. Number one, he's going to see that you're the best of the best, and he wants the best, and it's going to encourage him to be the best, because he's going to figure out, he's going to realize the best wants the best too. And if he's going to be with you, he got to be at his best. Y'all going to turn out to be two beautiful people, wonderful couple, as long as you keep that damn spoiled ass child out your damn relationship. Tell you making love decisions for you. Oh my God, are you that damn naive about love and relationships that you got to get advice from your children? You shouldn't be dating. You know what I'm saying? You should not be dating. Or you too old to be dating. You need to date somebody that has a 14-year-old mentality, however old your child is. Keep your damn children at your damn love life. They're gonna keep your ass lonely, and I don't want to hear it. Because I'll tell you, I'm gonna look at your profiles. I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna find out if your kid's a problem, then you got a problem. My attitude is deal with your damn kids before you even try to come into the adult world and find real love. Deal with them first. I am Just Ask a Black Man. I'm on Twitter, Just Ask a Black Man. Black spelled without the K, because you know they only give you 15 letters. Now they made 16. So it's Just Ask a Black Man on Twitter. Follow me, of course. Blog Talk Radio. Make sure you follow me. Trust me, because I got a lot more of these coming. We can have the conversation, ladies, which will be inspirational. We can have the show, of course, in the radio show. I can do live interviews. I can have these conversations with y'all live. I have no problems with that. Yes, and I do have a dating site, but guess what? The women that's going to be on my dating site going to have their shit together. Excuse the expression. Going to have their stuff together. I know, my bad. Here we go. Going to have themselves together. When I say stuff, I don't mean things. I don't mean finance. I don't mean money. When I say SHIT, I don't mean none of that stuff either. I mean themselves. They're going to be the best candidates for the best men on this planet, period. Bottom line. Why? Because I'm going to get in your head. You know, I ain't gonna date you. Probably gonna be too many damn women on the site for me to date, so it's not about that. But I want to make sure you put your best foot forward so that you're able to see the best of the best. You know, like attracts like. See what I'm saying? You'll be able to see him coming. You'll be able to see you coming. In so many words, I teach you how to do this thing right. Trust me, I know. Just Ask a Black Man on Twitter. Just Ask a Black Man on Blog Talk Radio. And of course, you can follow me here on Spreaker. I do live consultations. I do presentations. You have events, you can invite me out. I speak on panels. I speak to kids. You know, I get invited to a lot of different things. So definitely don't be afraid to talk to me. Don't be afraid to hit me up. Don't be afraid to call me. Just Ask a Black Man. I appreciate y'all taking this time out to listen to what I had to say about that. My opinion, my suggestions. We can continue this. But I got like 30 seconds left to end this. So just askablackman@gmail.com is my direct email. And on that note, I guess I'm going to call it a good night. Remember, ladies, in order to become, you must be.